You need to disable mouse aim in order to get the option to disable your mouse movement. Thanks to the change GODSLAYERS crown, the Blessed Shield Thorns Paladin is currently the best speed farm build of Diablo 4 Season 12. It's the perfect speed farm build. You can even farm pit level 99 on like 90 seconds. You will just melt everything along the way, and it will blast through nightmare dungeons and even bosses. Although with bloodied bosses, you might want to switch out your GODSLAYERS crown with either a Darrell's Visage or a Hair of Perdition. The crown will now pull the enemies together when you attempt to CC the enemies. And thanks to the what rune word combination, you will slow the enemies with every second evade, so you're gonna pull them all together. How we gonna cast our Blessed Shield while evading? With our old beloved Argent Wheel plus Arbiter Sephir combination. With every 2 meters traveled, we're gonna cast our equipped core skill, the Blessed Shield. And thanks to the Arbiter Sephir aspect, our evade will get reduced so much that we can evade as often as we want. You only have to make sure to have a 100% uptime of your Arbiter of Justice. You need to have either 1 or 2 Arbiter duration timbers on your gear and at least 1 Arbiter cooldown reduction. You can just simply look at your Arbiter of Justice. The duration needs to be higher than your cooldown. And last but not least, our clash with our Ward of the White Dove will do us high amounts of damage. Clash will give you a lot of thorns and retribution chance, and with Ward of the White Dove, Blessed Shield will get a damage bonus when you cast another skill before. So now we talked about every puzzle piece, let's put them together. You will simply hold down evade. You can do that with macro keywords that will autocast the evade keyword. And in addition, you will just hold down your clash. Normally you would seek a target, but with a little gameplay option, you will just cast your clash at your location. Head to your controls in the gameplay option and then check on disable mouse move. You need to disable mouse aim in order to get the option to disable your mouse movement. And if you've done that, you will press your Arbiter of Justice and then just hold your clash down, and you will constantly evade and you're gonna cast your Blessed Shields. When you face blue or rare packs, also press the Aegis plus your auras. Now we're gonna go into the deep dive of the build with Gear, Paragon and your Skilltree. If you liked the video so far, please leave a like and a sub on my channel, and also make sure to visit my German Twitch channel if you're interested. And also leave a comment if you still have some further questions or if you also like to play the build. So after the introduction, let's go directly into the deep dive of this build, and we're gonna start with the gear. So our main item with the GODSLAYERS crown, try to get a rampage 8% crit strike chance per kill here. That's really good because we need the other stats for the other slots, and also get all stats on GA and also crit when you mastercraft it, so you will get your plus all stats in the later stages when you will need them here, for example, for the much strength nodes. So also for your rune words, go for the Sem and what rune. Sem means every time you cast evade, and what rune means that you're gonna kill all of the low life enemies. So next up, the Mantle of Grey. Try to get a GA and crit on the Thorns and Thistles. This will give you a lot of your plus thorns, so you will do even more damage. And I'll also try to get this via the fresh meat vendor in the Gear Cool from our vendor. And you can just try to get a good roll and also try to get the main stat on your Mantle of the Grey and also try to get a high unique value. And for rune words, go for Tia mod. With mod, you're gonna pass Dark Shroud and you will get reduced damage. So then for our gloves, and here we want to go for the Juggernaut's Covenant. Try to get cooldown reduction, attack speed, and max level crit strike chance. Really important is also strength. And then go for your Arbiter duration. We need at least 1 Arbiter duration. This one would be to crit it to get enough Arbiter duration to have a 100% uptime on. This, and for aspect, go for the aspect of Juggernaut's Covenant, and for a kill streak, try to go for the attack speed kill streak tier or the main stat, but you need at least 1 attack speed and 1 crit chance on your gear. Then for your pants, pretty important aspect of Clint's Anvil, so you will get more resolve stacks and also more damage reduction. For your stats, go for things like strength, max life, armor, and then also for your rampage, for your kill streaks, go for main stat. Then the boots, these are really important. Arbiter Savior, you will get the cooldown reduction from your Arbiter, and for stats, strength, max life, armor, and also your kill streak, go for main stat either. Your weapon, pretty important, Griswold's Opus, get your J and crit on heavyweight, try to get the max of your unique value, and also go for bearsicking after you kill 25 enemies. Ward of the White Oath is also pretty important. Get the chance for Blessed Shield to deal double damage. It's a J and a crit, as you can see here on mine, and it is a pretty good one. The only thing is it is missing a Bloodied FX. Also try to get here either cooldown reduction or main stat on it. So Fire Emblem, this is pretty important. Get resolve generated, so you will automatically generate your resolve, and also try to get passives, but it's not that important because it will be kind of hard to get your passives. Just get things like back in the armor, or things like your iron sharpens iron, or your the best offense or fortitude. And also then get things like strength, attack speed, and for your the aspect of Celestial Strife, it's still the best. Then for first ring, Arch and Wheel, it is not that important, but get a J and crit on your strength. You will have an easier time with strength board in the end on your Paragon. Then for a second ring, get the aspect of Chastisement, and here it is pretty important for your Speedfarm. It's strength, attack speed, crit strike chance, and cooldown reduction, and Arbiter of Justice cooldown reduction as your J, so we will have enough of our Arbiter of Justice. And also it is important because we're going to go for exploit, we don't need the vulnerable on our ring. So then for the skill tree, it is pretty important. Get Clash with Punishment, then only 1 point into plus shield, some points into your riposte, and then max off your Defiance auras, also rid of Thorns. Then get rid of Vengeance with your Fanatism aura. Then for Valor skills, get Aegis, and this important, only use Aegis when you are at like grouped up monsters, or when you are at rare monsters and blue monsters, you can kill them way faster because of your impunity. Then also go for max best offense, fortitude, and also thoughts and a thistle. For your justice skills, I still have Purifier in there because I'm still playing around with the Wrath of Auric Laurel. This will also be kind of the fastest one, but you kind of need really good gear to offset the damage loss from your clash with the Thorns damage, and also the aspects. There is you need pretty crazy gear to get this going, but then you basically 100% pull the enemies together because you're stunning them all the time. This little node of Purify here. Then also max into Crack in the Armor. Then also max to Iron Sharpens Iron, Break the Line, Heavyweight. Max to Shining Armor is Giant Slayer. Arbiter of Justice, the same. Mastercraft Fog, and get Coat of Arms. So for a Paragon board, and here it's always important, go first for your legendary nodes, the Beacon, the Castle, the Relentless, and also the Shield Bearer. After that, your exploit is kind of important, so you will have a source of vulnerable. It's important because we're kind of speed farming. This is fine. Just get this because we don't plan to fight mobs long enough. So this will get weaker, the effect. Then Spirit, then Outmatch, then go for Chip, and then for your Sentinel. Try to make Sentinel first, then your Chip, then Spirit, then Exploit, and then your Outmatch. And after that, also try to get things like your total rest. You will get more rest later on. Also the rest class here is also pretty nice, and the life cluster here. And also try to get the max of your Sentinel nodes pretty early. As you can see, I get kind of the max of my strength nodes here, and we are on like 100 and plus bonus. That's pretty crazy, and you will get a lot of damage through that. That said, just max out your other glyphs here. So for the Oath, Juggernaut is easy, and for Mercenaries get your here, Ground Slam and Bastion and Always, and Reinforcement I got currently so because I need to level this up. The rotation is pretty simple. Just cast your Arbor of Justice, then hold on your Evade, and then just cast your Dash. Every time you are in a pack, use Paladin first, and then your Defiance Aura, then your Aegis, and you will just blast away all the enemy. I hope I could show you a really cool build that is really good and kind of one of the best Speedfarm builds out there right now. If you have some further questions, please ask them in the comments down below. And please leave a like and a sub. And until next video, bye.